Coin the long way. Coin the long way.
At guard, 6'3", number 30.
We started out with nothing. Oh, whoa. So we've got nothing to lose. Oh, whoa. Come on, let's go make it happen. No stopping for nothing.
All right, here we go.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Buffkin in at the one spot.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And Capella gets it to go.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
I'm gonna get it.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Now Bryant. Third minute of action now gone here in the
That's
fourth.
not going. Nice.
Denver the rebound. Westbrook finds Bryant. Back to Westbrook.
Come on, shoot that,
Down to
Russ.
5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. The three ball. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 5. Johnson on the wing. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. He gets it in there.
A rhythm shooter. I think I heard drums. I like Johnson using that in the offense.
Here's Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Johnson on the wing. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Ball stolen.
Not bad.
Pass to Ricochet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, Ricochet is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. And here's MP.
Ball coming, ball coming.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ricochet.
I'm good with that. It wasn't really a turnover.
Out! Out!
From 6 feet away. The rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Daniels. They set the screen. Here's Buffkin. Now Johnson. Defended by Gordon. The 3 from Ricochet. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 10.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Ricochet. From deep, Johnson. Brown grabs the board. Here's MP.
There we go. I'll take
So
22.
this one belongs to the Hawks. This was a
And to
hard-fought,
answer your question,
well-earned
brother,
victory for them. They had to
yeah.
dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
Yeah, we're not doing too good this season.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Shaking, MP.
It's going in. Hey, right here, right here. That's on you, MP. Pull it, pull it. Shut up. Pull up. Come on, man.
All day, baby.
Come around, come around. Hit it. Whose bat is that?
What's up with that? Get your mind right.
You got it. Come on. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Oh, that's too easy.
Come on, MP.
Come on, MP.
I'll run this. Turn it up. Turn it up. Don't let him shoot that. Nice shot, MP. Come on. You got him. Keep coming. Hey, yo, that's on you. Shot.
No.
Come on.
I got him.
Don't give me that. Are you serious? That was going in. Yeah, that's my
Good bucket, MP.
Come on. What are you, bro, MP? Come on. You.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
I'm already here, Ding Dong.
get it, MP. You were the top rookie last month.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey?
Be competitive. I like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The guard there are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the small 4. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Now, here's Bryant. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
Pass to Sohan. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Michael Malone.
Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Jones, following the three-pointer by MP, on the basket by Jones.
And every year, we're seeing Jones take more threes. He barely took any his first 2 seasons.
Westbrook kicks to MP. No good on the 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, who's checked in for Johnson. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you with.
Now here's Bryant. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Vassell against MP. Here's Wembanyama. And it's in off the backboard.
and standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Timeout.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's the floater. Misses from close range. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. It's good from the top of the key. MP's got 5 now.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Vassell. Nice ball moved by San Antonio. Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama, a screen on goal. Tips it. Wembanyama on the follow.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. Now Bryant. Fader on the way. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Westbrook against Jones. Over to the wing. Wembanyama, right side. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Another miss by MP.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And a deep 3 from Bryant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And we hope you're enjoying.
Need some energy out there, MP.
He's checked in for Saric, and Brian subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Spurs also with the sub. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Hey, you got ball, come on! Pick!
Bryant with it. 7 points in the game.
Where's
Rebounded by Castle.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
They've got Bryant. Aiden Watson is out there with Jokic. It's Najee in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is simply just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks lit up the floor. He scored 22 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team spacing. He was a real problem for the defense. He just seemed to get what he wanted out there, and I'm sure his team is thankful for that. Kevin?
Thank you, DA. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, and that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Spurs have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Here's Branham. Antonio again missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And stolen by Barnes. Wembenyama, right side. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Now, Jokic. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
What a great, what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball out of him, and get the ball to him.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good. Don't worry.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
MP outside to end the run. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Get forward, get forward.
Here's Jones, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim.
Oh, shit!
Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Spurs. They're up by 8. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Hey, I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, and now not a bad. And that's a halftime wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. So in is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 1.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
We're playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And to the outside. Gordon with a screen on Vassell. Count it good. MP's got 13.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Here's Brown. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Wembanyama finds Jones.
Hey, who's watching now?
Pass to Sohan. And a foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls, so he's forced to hold himself.
Oh, we're tied.
Substitution here for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And Bryant subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
They get it back. Naji, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 2. And San Antonio shooting struggles 37% from the field.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time?
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. To the inside. DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Right side, Collins. And it's good. And they'll get another chance. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Castle. Here's the screen. Collins with it. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck. We have a chance now, folks. Stabilized State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then it's MP. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Bryant. Barnes looking around. Pass to Castle. Outside Cowan. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Castle misses. And so Bryant will bring it out for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. Here's Brown. Denver passing it around. Fades and shoots. Barnes grabs the miss. Pass to Castle. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Jokic sets the screen for Bryant. Over Castle. Bryant's shot is good.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP feature it in his game.
Here's Castle. Pass to Collins. And Collins gets double-teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Castle. Bryant defending. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Champagnie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Champagnie's got his first 2 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Westbrook. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Brown.
Who's got ball? Right.
Outside Bryant.
Spread that force, man. You got it.
The Nuggets with another miss. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bryant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic is... Westbrook kicks to Bryant. Back to Westbrook. To the middle, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Bruising basketball for Jokic.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Wembanyama with it. For 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Bryant. The 19-foot shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now, here's Westbrook. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Wembanyama.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
11 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Denver calls timeout. 7 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Connects from downtown. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
oh, shit!
He finished to take a game like this and simply deflect.
Couldn't back up all that talk, could you?
Yeah, you got me this time, Vic, but you know I'm never stopping.
Huh. You better keep working then.
All right, bro.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape. I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home. Time to turn the page, MP.
cannot pretend that I wanna live my life with you until the end. All the time I spent with you is nothing like the last one. Hope this is the last one. Already lost myself. I don't wanna lose the person helping with my health. It's 'cause of you I'm having dreams, no nightmares, I need help. Oh, I need help. Oh, I need help. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. You got me fucked up inside of my brain. Your love is a drug, 'cause every time you love it just seems like it heals all the pain. And every time I talk to you it feels like I'm going insane. I just need gold on my chain. I'm crying in rivers, it rains. So boy, what a day. I get all this shit, I get paid. You ain't getting nothing today. And I'm running away. I know I want you, but I cannot trust you. You just want the fame. Like Juice once said, yeah, all the girls, they are the same. But I don't know why I still love you, bring me pain. They're all the same. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. Yeah, it's you. The one that gets me up, but the one that bring me down. You're my drug, like any drug. You're bad for me in the end. Hey, I try to fix my problems, but I cannot fix them when you're not by my side. Codependent, that's me. But this way I will never be free. 'Cause in the end, I only got me. But right now it's you that sets me free from my pain. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. 'Cause it's you. Get away from me, talking all this shit and it means nothing. Can't keep giving you the world again. Take it all away 'cause you're hurting me. Yeah. Miss my calls, but you miss me now. It's all your fault, we're falling down. Fuck me up, I hate you now. But I picked you out of the crowd. Bad bitch, wanna drink all night. I can't let you waste my time. Losing you like suicide. I can't get you off my mind. Don't take my love away. Don't take my love away. Why'd you take my love away? Please don't take my love away. When is all the hard work gonna end? 'Cause I don't even have time for my friends. And I don't even have time for myself. Bitch, I think you need some help. Miss my calls, but you miss me now. It's all your fault, we're falling down. Fuck me up, I hate you now. But I picked you out of the crowd. Bad bitch, wanna drink all night. I can't let you waste my time. Losing you like suicide. I can't get you off my mind. Don't take my love away. Don't take my love away. Why'd you take my love away? Please don't take my love away.
What's up, MP?
I want that jersey. That's what's up.
Still got to earn it.
I will.
You might want to be a little more humble. Just saying.
Yeah, all right.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Well, look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with MP, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. San Antonio with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Outside Johnson. Gordon pulls it in. Bryant finds Westbrook. Back to Bryant. Out left to the wing.
Yo, watch him. Watch the screen.
Westbrook right side. Over Jones. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama screen. Sohan on the take, and he buries his first look.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
On the wing, three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Johnson. Jones sets a screen. Johnson with it. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. From 18 feet away, count the basket.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And here's MP from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs played some quality basketball. He contributed 20 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Who's watching him?
Sohan outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Brown. And Strother's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 20.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Vassell outside. Collins passes to Barnes. And Watson over to help. Barnes with it. Jordan picks him up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. San Antonio again can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Strother. MP outside to snap the cold streak. He buries it from 3. Bryant's got 6.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Here's Branham. San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Nuggets lead by 6. There's a 4-second difference between the game clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And he drives in. And he lays it up and in. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Watson to the wing, right side, inside. Second shot opportunity. Bryant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it. And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Barnes is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Castle. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Branham in a 2-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Castle. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Branham. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Watson passes to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Strother. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Pass to Bryant. MP right through him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Spurs trail by 9. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Now Johnson, defended by Watson. The 3 from Barnes, carrying his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has a green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Bryant outside. Again, MP missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
From deep, Johnson. And it's MP with a rebound. Denver leading by 4. Fade away. And it's in. Off the glass. Bryant's got 15 points.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line. We've talked about it so many times.
Shut your fucking mouth, you do nothing. You do fucking nothing. Now Woody is a do nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
You and your routine and the rim. And they got the job done at the line.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Gordon comes in for Chanchar. And Brown subbed in for Watson.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Vassell's shot is good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Bryant outside. A minute 42 left in the first half. No good from 11 feet. San Antonio trailing here. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the way.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel. Always on the launch pad.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Westbrook comes with a double. The three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Count it. Good. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels. In transition with that great speed of his.
Outside Barnes. Back to Vassell. To the middle. Yama throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Puts it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Here's Bryant. And all around the rim that time before dropping. MP's got 19 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Wembanyama double team. Here's Jones. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Brown. To the paint. Rejected. Jones against Westbrook. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Harrison.
When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby. So that
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you. Yeah, those start.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month. Thanks, as always.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spot. I just want to show that I'm a patient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Bryant, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Sohan outside. Up top, Johnson. 6 to shoot. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Westbrook. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
I got him. Johnson passes to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Wembanyama up top. And here's Jones from deep. Unable to get that one.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Jokic finds Westbrook. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Off target on the 15-footer. Outside Jones. Down low. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
I just love the ball move.
Nuggets trail by 10. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Brown. Gordon on the wing. Sohan covering. Here's Bryant. And the 17-footer goes down. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking what the defense gives him. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
Lets it go from 11. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Jones. And the Spurs lead by 10. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Come on, MP. You need to make some.
Go over. I'm coming.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh! And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up from deep. MP. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer, no good.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Up top, Johnson. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got 6 rebounds in the game. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside, from 11 feet away. Again, MP missing. Spurs lead by 3. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Takes the 3. San Antonio again missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Brown's checked in for Strother. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's MP.
Coming.
I got liquor on the counter with the green. Way I'm feeling, maybe those the only things I need. And these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I see. I don't know if it's denial or the buzz taking over, or the realest or the fakest, the people I got closer. Cause these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, ever think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, ever think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. And it's not fair to me when fakes on my back like they're there for me. They hope play is an act, but let me see how far you walk with me. Cause when I blow, I'm ditching you as for crossing me. And I don't wanna see two faces. One is showing love, the other one too patient. Want me to hook them up and take them to new places. Friendly and then they run, it's always in 2 phases. I've seen too many asking to hang, but never back in the day, acting like we ain't the same. Jealous the way that I've changed, wish they could take it away. Show all this love in my face, switching when I look away. So I won't show them attention, they should've known what they missing. My numbers growing and now they finally notice the vision. I keep my guard up, too many switching and I can't let them tear my heart up. I keep my circle close, now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, ever think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. I keep my circle close, now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, ever think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. Now I got trying to get me on the phone, I ain't calling back. People closest with me didn't know, cause I've been keeping it zip. From what I noticed as you start to get big, all of a sudden you surrounded by a whole lot of friends, and they fake, cause they gonna take what they gonna take. How am I supposed to grow when these people eat off my plate? I can't trust nobody, they doing me wrong. It's when I'm drunk, I finally start discovering flaws. I see they face change in a strange way if I don't talk about the same things. Fuck what they think, I'ma cut all my ties off. Let everybody be bygones, cause I don't know who I can rely on. I got liquor on the counter with the green. Where I'm feeling, maybe those the only things I need. And these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I see. I don't know if it's denial or the buzz taking over, or the realest or the fakest, the people I got closer. Cause these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, never think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let